Okay, we're just making grilled cheese tonight. Just a simple supper for us. We'll probably have tomato soup to go with our grilled cheeses. But I can do the grilled cheese, so I'm gonna do them. I'm stubborn. I keep trying to do better and get more done, and I wanna feel better than I do some days. And if I can do something, I do try to do it so Ed doesn't have to do everything. He's right here behind the camera. He's giving me a look.
I'm checking out that Texas toast she's putting in
yes.
there. That's not regular bread, that's Texas toast.
It sure is. It's Texas toast, and good for us. And I only use like Amish butter, real butter. I don't use margarine or anything like that. We just use plain pure butter. Let's get all that up so we don't have brown butter and it burns. This bread will soak it right on up. Look at there. It's going to be perfect and golden. Cheddar and American cheese. Not that much in it. Alright, let's see if I can toast that side of it. Look at there. I like to get a little bit of a toasting on the inside before I do the outside. That Texas toast is pretty good size. It's a lot bigger than my regular bread. Maybe it'll taste good. Let's see. Yep, it's toasted. Let me get it flipped. There we go. I'm gonna flip it. Man, it's hard to flip that big bread. Guess which one that one is.
That was yours.
That's right. Can you tell? This is Ed's, this is mine. He does not like his cooked like I do. I like mine well done, and he does not. So we're gonna put the American cheese down first. Let it start melting. And then I have cheddar cheese. No, I'm sorry the way I cut it. It's the best way I can right now, so we'll just make do. We got American cheese to go on it. Make it cheesy and good. I'm not used to this thick.
It's just a pan on the stove.
Yeah. Oh, but it's hard. Alright, let's see if I can get these toasting right and not burn them. It's alright. We'll put just a little bit more butter right here. Boy, these are lopsided sandwiches, aren't they? Think
It'll be a
that'll
lot more lopsided when I eat it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You're so good to me. He eats whatever I cook. It may or may not be good, bless his heart. He knows I'm trying. This was my
I don't know what she's talking about. Everything she makes is good. Yeah.
wishers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set it right over here. Ooh, that's hot. There it is on your plate. Do you want me to cut it?
Yeah, cut it in half.
I'm gonna leave mine in here and get it a little bit darker.
Everybody can see how the cheese is oozing out
Alright,
of
we'll
it.
see how the cheese is oozing. I hope it's oozing. Wow, that's hot. Yep, it is. Oh, it is. There's your melted grilled cheese, and that's a lot of cheese.
That is gonna be so good.
That is a lot of cheese on there. All right, we'll see y'all later. I'm gonna put some fried apples into my pan. This is applesauce with cinnamon, and I think that's gonna be great. All right, now I'm gonna boil this a little bit, cook it down. That's gonna be delicious. And put a little bit of butter in there. All right, let me see. I'm gonna add some more of this going. Alright, let me get it going. I'm gonna add some cinnamon and sugar to this also. You see it cooking down, I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in it. I'm trying something new. I don't know if any of y'all have tried it. This is the Crisco butter. And it's shortening, but I'm gonna put a little bit in there to fry my pies with some regular butter. I just made a mess of that, but that's okay. We'll see how good it is. See where I dropped my butter? I'm making a mess, but that's okay.
I'll clean it up later.
That's right. Mess is good, especially when you're trying. All right. Let me get my biscuits out here. Let me stir this.
That was an exact amount of butter.
Oh, I'm not sure how much I put in there. I'm just eyeballing this because I've never made it and I'm just trying it. So if it turns out great, we've done a good job.
How much is missing out of that bar? You cut that out of?
I don't know. Maybe 1/4 of a cup. And maybe 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. No, not tablespoons. I'm sorry. Tablespoon of cinnamon and probably 2 tablespoons of sugar. That is looking good and smelling good. I'm gonna melt that butter down. Let this just.
I'll get Kathy to write the recipe down, and then I'll put it on the screen for you as she's cooking, so you can write it down
remember
yourself.
Because my memory is not good.
She's an excellent cook. That's why I'm not skinny.
And this is the hard part. My dough. I'm taking a can of canned biscuits and I'm going to see how they work. Had a friend tell me about that and I thought, well, heck, that's a lot easier than making dough. Now I just have to figure out how to get into the can. I'm sorry, honey. I can't do it. A little bit on the inside. This is actually cinnamon and sugar mix. We're going to see how that does. Then I'm going to do a little bit on the outside too in a minute. But let's just see how this does. We'll let you know if it's any good. If it's not, we'll just make it different next time.
It tastes half as good as it smells.
I know
It's
it
gonna be
smells
amazing.
good, don't it? It does smell great. I was letting this cool for a couple minutes, but it's still pretty warm, so I'm going to go ahead and make it anyway before I give out. Hope it turns out good. I'll put just a little bit in each biscuit. Then I'm going to try folding it over and using a fork to mash it down. I know y'all have seen this. Ed's brave, isn't he, you guys? He tries everything I cook, so.
We've been married almost 40 years and you haven't killed me yet.
Yeah. Alright, let's try it. Lay it down in there and I'll get another one going. Whoops, I'm making a mess with this. This might be a little messy. Next time I make them, I'll do them a little bit neater. That's good. This one's going to be perfect. Yep, look at that. That one's good. Whoops, I almost dumped mine off on the floor. Poke that one around in that brown butter real good. I think that's one he's been eyeballing. Okay, we got it all. Cinnamon and sugar on it. We're going to taste a bite.
We'll let them cool off and then
Okay.
we'll try some.
Ed is here to try my fried apple pies to see how good they are.
Good.
They had to cool down. They taste buttery.
That is amazing for a
Tastes
canned
good.
biscuit.
I know, I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Oh man. All 4 of these were mine, right?
I know. You know
Oh.
the kids will have to try one.
You used
But-
to try this? Canned biscuits? Oh man. And the
Is it
apple,
crunchy?
yeah. The applesauce came in, it was store bought. What else you put in there?
I made apples out of a can. I
Yeah.
cooked them.
Cooked
Put
apples.
cinnamon and sugar, butter.
Wow.
Just fixed it up.
You can really taste the butter in it too. It is so good.
We are going to make us Mississippi chicken today. Had someone tell me if we like the roast, we're really going to love this. So, first thing I have is I line my crock pot with a slow cooker liner. And these are wonderful. I don't know if y'all have ever used them, but they're great. I line my crock pot and I'm going to put my chicken in, and then I'm going to wash my hands so I can do the rest of it. But I have 4 chicken breasts that are boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And Trey and Jessica, I think, is going to come eat with us tonight. But if they don't, we have leftovers. All right, I've put my 4 chicken breasts in there, and I'm going to go wash my hands, and I'll be back in just okay. Now, we're going to start adding our ingredients. First, I'm going to add about a cup of chicken broth. That's because I've got chicken breast. I was going to use chicken thighs, but I prefer the chicken breast, so we're going to do chicken breast this time. Okay, next I have 1 pack of French dip au jus sauce. And we're going to put it on top of the chicken. And you just sprinkle it on there. Don't stir, it's hard for me because I like to stir everything. See? Adding the chicken. That's the au jus sauce, okay? Next, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of ranch. This is the dry ranch Hidden Valley seasoning. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons in there, and I'm gonna put it all over my chicken. Maybe that's enough. I'll go by smell in a little bit. If it's not, I'll add some more. And I'm just gonna add some salt and pepper because I just like it. You may not need it, but I add it to everything. Okay. Next, you add in, I think it's 6 pepperoncini peppers, but we've got the medium instead of the mild, so I may just add 5 because I don't want it real hot. I don't eat a lot of real hot stuff anymore. And if you want it hot, you can add some of this juice to it. Remember, if you use chicken thighs, you really don't need the extra chicken broth like I put in it. I used breast. We're going to use 6. They're small. Okay, I put my 6 pepperoncini peppers in it. That's these. We have the medium, so maybe it won't be too hot. We'll see. And that's all you've got to do to it. This is it. I'm going to turn mine on high for about 3 or 4 hours and check it. And as soon as the chicken is ready, it's ready. And this is the way it looks. You want to show them the way it looks? That's the way it looks. See that? Got our 4 chicken breasts in there. Our pepperoncinis. That's our au jus sauce. That's our ranch sauce. Salt and pepper. Alright, we'll be back with you when it's done. Show you what it looks like. Bye-bye. I just wanted you to see what this looked like after it's cooked. This is the Mississippi chicken, and my chicken is just falling apart. And I used chicken breast, so it did not dry out or anything. This chicken's just falling apart. And we're gonna eat it on buttered pasta with some black-eyed peas and some homemade biscuits. some homemade biscuits. Cheese biscuits, by the way. And we got some black-eyed peas and some pasta to put it on and some macaroni and cheese. Okay, we're back, and this is the Mississippi chicken on pasta. I only got a half a piece of chicken because they're so big, but we have our black-eyed peas, macaroni and cheese, and our cheddar biscuits. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you do, just like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.